My viewer friend, welcome. I am sharing some ideas with you, and I want you to share your opinion on what you will hear. Listen until the end. Keir Starmer's diplomatic disaster. Olaf Scholz walks out in embarrassing moment. Should we start with Paris yesterday? Keir Starmer would have hoped to show a united front with Europe, but it was anything but that. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz walked out early, and there's no way to sugarcoat it. This is deeply embarrassing for Starmer. Just a day earlier, he had written and had various newspapers talking about his bold peace plan, which involved deploying UK forces into a very troubled and dangerous area. But now, the situation has taken a turn for the worse. German Chancellor Olaf Scholz walked out on Starmer, leaving the entire political world in shock. What was supposed to be a routine diplomatic meeting turned into a complete disaster. Tensions were high, words were exchanged, and then, boom! Scholz stood up and left, leaving Starmer completely humiliated. So, what went wrong? Why did Scholz react so strongly? And what does this mean for the UK under Starmer's leadership? Buckle up, because this is about to get very interesting. The incident began when Starmer and Scholz sat down for what was supposed to be a standard diplomatic conversation. On paper, the meeting was meant to strengthen UK-Germany relations, focusing on trade, security, and international ties. But behind the scenes, tensions were already high. Sources close to the meeting revealed that Scholz had serious concerns about Starmer's policies, especially regarding the economy and foreign affairs. As Europe's largest economy, Germany has a major stake in UK stability, and from Scholz's perspective, Starmer wasn't inspiring confidence. Then came the breaking point. Starmer reportedly made a comment about rebuilding the UK's global influence, suggesting that previous governments had damaged international relationships. Scholz wasn't having it. He interrupted Starmer, pushed back, and the conversation quickly became heated. What started as a political debate turned intense when Scholz confronted Starmer, saying the UK's economy was weaker than ever, and that his proposed policies were short-sighted and harmful to European partnerships. Starmer, caught off guard, tried to defend himself, but Scholz wasn't backing down. He took it further, questioning whether Starmer had a real plan to address the UK's financial instability or if he was just making empty promises. Then came the moment that shocked everyone. Scholz, clearly fed up, stood up, gathered his papers, and stormed out of the room. The room fell silent. Starmer was left sitting there, visibly stunned. Diplomatic teams rushed in for damage control, but the damage was already done. Within minutes, the media caught wind of the incident, and the backlash was immediate. Now, the fallout is enormous. Political analysts are calling this one of the most humiliating moments in Keir Starmer's career. Experts are questioning whether he has the leadership skills to handle international diplomacy, let alone lead the UK effectively. Critics point out that this isn't the first time Starmer has faced serious questions about his leadership. From economic uncertainty to weak policies, this latest incident with Scholz only adds fuel to the fire. Let's not forget that the UK's economy is already struggling. Inflation is still a problem. Businesses are concerned about Labour's policies, and now one of Europe's most powerful leaders has made it clear that he doesn't trust Starmer's vision for the UK. Even Starmer's own supporters are starting to ask questions. Was this a simple misunderstanding, or is this a sign of much bigger problems to come? Here's where it gets really serious. International credibility is everything. If Starmer can't hold his own in a simple diplomatic meeting, what happens when real crises hit? What happens when the UK needs strong leadership to navigate global tensions, economic downturns, or major policy negotiations? Germany is a key player in global politics, and if Olaf Scholz, one of Europe's most influential leaders, has lost patience with Starmer, who else might feel the same way? Are other world leaders starting to view Starmer as a weak figure? If so, what does that mean for the UK's future on the world stage? One thing is certain: this is not a good look for Starmer, and the political consequences could be devastating. But now, we want to hear from you. Did Olaf Scholz just expose Keir Starmer as unfit to lead, or was this just a diplomatic misstep? Thanks for watching. For more political updates, follow UK Live News.